Hello everyone and welcome to PowerBITrek tutorial for DAX. In this video, we will learn about time intelligence DAX functions in Power BI. We will see how to create calculated columns and measures using these functions. So before moving further, I would like to inform you that we have created other video playlist for data visualization from basics to advanced. Here you will learn how you can design and format the visuals using formatting options in Power BI and many more. And also we have another playlist for end-to-end Power BI dashboard design and creation tutorial in which you will learn how to create very interactive and dynamic dashboards for a given data set. I'll be putting the link for these two playlists in the description box. Please do check out that. And also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and share with your friends who will want to learn Power BI and data analysis. And throughout our videos, we will teach you all aspects of Power BI, whether you are a beginner or experienced. We will learn everything from scratch with practical examples for each. So again, I would say please subscribe to the channel and stay updated for upcoming videos. So today we will learn six basic time intelligent functions in Power BI. So this video will be the part one for this time intelligence uh, tutorial in Power BI. So we're gonna learn today weekday, week, month, and quarter functions and how they can be used while calculating the measures or calculating the columns as per your needs. So today function returns the current date. Day function returns the number from 1 to 31, representing the day of the month, and weekday returns a number representing the day of the week for a given date. Followed by we have a week num that returns week number in the year, and we have a month that returns a number from 1 to 12 representing a month. So here the month the first month will be a January month and the last month will be a December. Quarter function returns a number from 1 to 4 representing a quarter. So the first quarter will be considered Jan, Feb, and March, and so on. So this function will return those like numbers. It will be counted from first to fourth. So we will see how we can how we can use these functions in our like calculations, and we will calculate the uh, we will create the calculate columns as well, and we'll create the measures as well using these functions. So before that, before moving, I will show you how what data I have loaded into Power BI. So let me open this data pane here. So I am going to use the same data which I used earlier in this tutorial, that is financial data. So we will do some operations on this and we will create measures and calculate columns. So let's see. First, we will use the last four functions to create the calculated columns. Okay. So let me go to the the table view. So we can create the new columns there using uh, the date field here. So let me go to table view. So we have a column called date here, and we already calculated the month number, month name, and year in this data. Suppose if you do not have these columns here, that is month number, month name, and year. Let's say month number, if you do not have that available in your data, and if you want to calculate the month number, you can calculate using the month function, month DAX in this. So the first function we will see that is weekday. So weekday will be actually from like it will be counted from Sunday to Saturday. So Sunday will be the first day of the week, so it will be numbered as one, and Monday will be numbered as two. So let's see how we can calculate that. that as I said that uh, the first week, the first day of the week is actually a Sunday. Here it will be considered as one, and Monday will be considered second day of the week, and so on. So, so we will create one column here using the weekday function, which represents that which will assign the numbers for each particular day. Uh, according to their week number. So let me go ahead and create one new column here. So I'll just create a new column and I'll name this as weekday. So we'll use the weekday function, if you see weekday, and we'll pass the date value. So we have a date that will be this one, and I'll just close this. So if this here. So we have a created one calculated column using the date field here. We have created the weekday, that is a number in number format. So 1st of December 2023 is actually a sixth day of the week, means it should be Friday, since the Sunday will be the first day and the sixth uh, day will be a Friday. So this is how it will give you the numbers. It will assign the numbers for each day. So the next function we have, that is week num. So suppose if you want to calculate the week number of particular date field, so you can do that using the week num function. So I'll create a new column here to show that. So let me go ahead and create a new column, and we will name this as week num. So we'll use the week num function. So week number, and we'll pass the date here. So I have a date here and just click. So you see that we have a created new column using the date field, and we have created the week number, and it will count actually from the first Jan to the till December, and it will count the week numbers actually from January to December. So now you see here the December month has the 40th week, and January month here is the first week. So the date is 1st January 2023, and you see the week number is the one actually. So this is how it will create the week numbers for particular date range. That will be considered as year in the year. So the next option we have a month and quarter. So let's suppose we want to create the month number, so it will be counted from first to 12. That is first will be as a January, and the last month will be your December, that is 12. So let me create a new column here for that. So I'll create a column and we'll name it as month number. So we'll use the month function and we'll pass the date and just hit enter. So now you see we have a created new column here using the month function, and the December it is representing as 12. So same here, we have already present in our data, that is month number. But if in case if you do not have this column, you can use this function to calculate the month numbers. So the last function we have, that is a quarter. So quarter column we do not have in our data, so we can use that quarter function to calculate the quarters. So let me go ahead and create new column here. So I'll just click on the new column option, and we'll name this as quarter number. So we'll use the quarter function and I'll pass the date. So let's go ahead and just hit enter. So now you see here we have created a new column which represents the quarter number. So whatever the months like January, February, and March will be named as first quarter. If you see here the February as March, the February as quarter number one, March as quarter number one, and January as quarter number one, and so on. Like it will calculate the following months also. Like April should be as quarter number two. We have April here, so it will be represented as quarter two. So this is how we can create the calculate columns. If you do not have, if you wish to calculate these weekday, week number, month number, and quarter number columns in your data set, so you can use these functions. So we will see how we can create the measures using these functions, and we will use that in our visuals as well. So let me go to the report view and let me create a new page here. So let's suppose we have a first function that is today and day. So today we will use the today function and that returns the current date. So we will use this calculating the total sales for today. You can use the filter options in our data. So we will do that. Calculate the sales amount for the today. So let me go ahead. So let me go ahead and create one measure so that gives us the total sales for today using the today and calculated function. So I'll go here and under more options, I will click and create a new measure. For to create measures, what is measure and how to create measures, please follow my previous video that I have created in detail for measures and calculated columns. So here we will create a measure which gives us today's sales. So I'm going to use the calculate function here to calculate the sales amount using the sales fields we have, and we'll calculate the sales for today. So I'll go ahead and use the calculate function, and we sum up. We now need sum of sales. We close this, and we will use the filter function to filter out the date that is today. So I'm going to use the filter function here. You see, it is actually giving the hint what what parameters or what argument we can pass here. So under calculate, we should provide the expression. So expression means what value we need to calculate. So we are going to calculate the sum of sales and the filter option. So we're going to provide the filter. So I use the filter function here, and in this I will pass the table name. So filter function takes two arguments, that is your table, that is table name, and the filter expression. So my table name is financial data here, so I'm going to pass this financial data and call. So filter expression, what we're going to filter, we're going to filter the date, that is today. So I'll pass the date here. So I use the date and I will use equal sign here and use this today function. So close the braces and hit enter. So this measure should give us the total sales for today. So I'll just bring this to the report, and I'll just convert this to the card. So you see here the today sales. The today date is actually So by the way, it will take the date by default from the system. It will consider today's date. So today's date is 10th of March. I am recording this tutorial on 10th of March. So this is giving us 9.32K total sales for 10th of March. So we can verify that as well. So let me go to the data view, or I'll just open the Excel file which I'm using in this in Power BI, which I'm using in this. So let me open this. So we have this data file which I'm using currently. So let's go ahead and look for the March. So I'll just apply the filters here, and I will just filter out with the year first. And we have March month. So I'll just filter this for March and today's date. So we have 10th data here, and the sales amount is 939,322. So the value which are showing on Power BI is almost same. If I convert this into thousands, so display unit should be thousands, and sorry, start changing. So now you see 9322.80, and we have here 9322.80. So this is how you can calculate the value, whatever, like whether it is total sales or total profit, using this calculate function and filter options, uh, filter function using the today function. So this is how you can calculate the total sales for today, the current date, using the calculate function and filtering out the date to today. So the next options we have, that is that is weekday and week number and month, quarter. So we're gonna use these. Sorry, let me just put it. So we'll see some complex measures, how we can create some complex how we can calculate the total sales using the weekday function. So let me go to the report view. Okay, let me go to the page 2. So we will create two measures for weekday. I will show you how we can create the measures for, and we can filter out the weekdays to calculate the sales amount as per your need. So we'll see some complex DAX complex measures here. So let me go ahead and create a new measure for this. So I'll go this to the table name, and under more options I'll create the new measure. So let's suppose we have a weekdays column, and we use the weekday function as well without creating a column also. So let's suppose if you want to find out the total sales amount for weekdays, like Monday to Friday sales only, except weekends. So we can calculate that using this weekday function. So let me go ahead and create one measure for that. So I will name this as total sales weekdays. So this function should give us the total sales amount for weekdays only, that is Monday to Friday, except Saturdays and Sundays. So s- again, I'm going to use the calculate function here. So I'll use the calculate function, and we want so it asks it's now it is asking us to pass the argument. So the first is expression. So expression means here that what we need to calculate. So we need to calculate the sales amount. So I'll put this as sum of sales. I'll select the sales. Close this, and we will filter this out with the weekday function, the date field. So I am gonna use the weekday here, and now weekday asking the two argument, that is date. So I am going to pass the date field, and I'm going to filter this. So our weekday numbers actually starts from Sunday. So Sunday will be considered as the first day of a week. So it will be numbered as 1, and Monday will be numbered as 2. So I'm going to use logical operators here, that is greater than or equal to 2. So this will give us a Monday from Monday data, and we should use the AND operator. And again, we need to filter this out weekday, and we will pass the date field, and this should be so the sixth day of week should be a Friday, since Sunday will be the first and the Saturday will be the seventh, the last day of the week. So it should be less than or equal to 6. So this measure should give us the total sales amount for weekdays only, except Saturdays and Sundays. So I'll just hit enter, and I'll just bring this to report. I'll just convert this to cards. So you see, we have total sales on weekdays, that is 76.93 million. So let me go ahead and convert this to thousands so that it will be easy to understand. So we have a 76,009. We have a 76,926.99K. So we can verify that using our data, with our data. So let me go ahead and open the Excel sheet. I'll remove the filters that we applied. So I have created this day column extra so that we can filter this only with the weekdays. So let me filter out only weekdays. So I'm going to exclude the Saturdays and Sundays. So all this will give us weekdays data. So I just filtered here, that is Saturdays and Sundays. And if you look at the sales column, it it giving us 769 to 6988. So if you match with this 769 to 6.99K, so it's actually in millions. If you see, it should be 76.93 million. So now it's matching with this. So this is how you can create the complex measures using these the time functions. So we'll see another example with this, so that you will understand uh, more on this weekdays function. So let's suppose if you want to calculate the total sales for weekends. So we have calculated total sales for weekdays. So if you want to calculate the total sales for weekends, we can use the same formula, and we will just replace that to the weekday number, that is 1 and 7. So let me go ahead and let me copy this measure, and I'll go ahead and create a new measure. So I'll click here. So the only change we need here, that here the weekday. So it should be 1, and we will use this logical operator. and we will just take the 7, that is Saturday, and this should give us the Sunday sales, and this should give us the Saturday sales. So I'll just make this as weekends, and I'll just hit. So now we have a calculated total sales for weekends only, except weekdays. So let me just bring this here, and I will just convert this to the car. So the total sales on weekends we have, that is 44.05 million, and we can check that with our data as well. So let me open the Excel sheet here, and I'll just filter these with the weekends only, that is Saturday and Sunday. And now you see 44,055, 44,054,885. So it's matching, that is 44 million. So this is how you can use the weekday uh, DAX in calculating the sales amount as per your need. So we'll see other option, that is week, month, quarter, and how we can calculate the total sales amount using these functions. So suppose if you want to calculate the total sales for a particular week, and that is week number 10, you can do so using these calculate functions. So let me go ahead and create a new measure for that. So create a new measure, and we'll see here total sales for week. So I'm going to use the calculate function again, and we want sum of sales. So we pass the sales amount, and I'll close this and in comma, and I will use the week num function this time instead of weekday, and I'll pass the date field, and equal to week number. So we want to see the total sales for week 10. I'll just close this and hit enter. So now we have calculated the week amount for week number 10, and I'll just convert this to the cart. So the total sales for week 10, we have almost 985.85K. So we can check that using our Excel sheet. So I'll just open this one, and so we do not have week number calculated here. So let me go ahead and calculate the week number as well, so that we can check. So I'm going to use the week num function here, and I'll pass the date. So we need to see week 10 sales. So I'll just select this, and should give us 985851. So it is matching actually the value. See. So this is how you can use these functions in calculating the total sales or any measure using these calculated function and these time intelligence functions. So similarly, you can calculate the other sales amount using the month and quarter function. So I would request you to guys calculate this the sales amount per particular month and the quarter, and please comment on this video what results you are getting. So I would request you to like follow this video and follow the steps which I shared in this video, and calculate the sales amount and for particular month and particular quarter. using these calculated functions, using this calculated function. So I hope you understood this concept, how you can create the calculated columns and calculated measure using these time intelligence functions in Power BI. So again, I would request you guys, if you like this tutorial and video, please do subscribe to the channel and please like this video and share with your friends so that others can get this and learn Power BI tool and how to create a end-to-end dashboard. So thank you.